I know it, you know it. Everybody that is a fan of Call of Duty knows it. How's it going, everybody? My name is Newly, and today we're talking about the vicious COD cycle. This is the situation we're in. We've been in it many times before. A couple months from now, the new Call of Duty will be released, and I know not many people are probably admitting that they're getting hyped, or probably like they're not hyped because, you know, Battlefield's around the corner, Battlefield 6 and all that stuff. I am a Call of Duty fan through and through, and yes, I hurt with the franchise. I flourish with the franchise, and not saying that I'm not going to play Battlefield 6, but you know, I've just been a Call of Duty guy my whole entire life, and that's just kind of where I'm at. So I have a feeling a lot of you guys are at that point as well, and I definitely want to get your guys' opinion on where Call of Duty is at a franchise right now. Is it in a good spot? Is it in a bad spot? You know, are we in a recession or something like that? Honestly, in my opinion, you know, I hear a lot of people saying, oh, like, you know, COD is dying and stuff like that. Call of Duty is a ginormous, very, very, very profitable company, franchise, sorry. And, you know, it's not dying. It's not dying anytime soon. It's not even probably going to get close to that. You know, like, people bring up all the statistics and like the Steam numbers and stuff like that. And sure, like, probably like they're not as high as like, you know, like Activision would want them to be and stuff like that. But like, in no way, like, you know, like that's a very like small piece of the pie. In no way is COD in any kind of danger, or, you know, is in any kind of like, you know, trouble, or is it dying? You know, like, I don't think there could ever be like such a thing as like a COD killer and stuff like that. But, you know, I guess that's a conversation for another day. But yeah, like, you know, like, what are you guys expecting from this new Call of Duty coming out, Black Ops 7? You know, honestly, like, you know, we already know we're gonna get some nostalgic stuff and stuff like that. You know, like, there's some Black Ops 2, I think, maps that are being remade, maybe Black Ops 3 maps as well. You know, for zombies, we have Transit coming back, or the rumored Transit and stuff like that. Let me know where you guys are at. Are you guys sick of having older nostalgic stuff? Do you guys like only want like new things as well? And I'm kind of like half and half, you know, like, I think nostalgia is very good, but as well, like, you know, like, I think it's like a double-edged sword. Like, you don't want to rely heavily on nostalgia to the point where you don't really have like much new and original content, you know what I mean? An example of this is, I guess, like, kind of what's going on with Warzone and stuff like that. Like, I was a huge player of Warzone, like, back in the day, like, when it first came out, Verdansk first came out, Rebirth Island first came out and stuff like that. And don't get me wrong, like, it was very exciting to get back in the door with Warzone and stuff like that, and play the Battle Royale again, play Resurgence again and all that stuff, you know, like, kind of like go down memory lane, as like, you know, like their whole entire marketing was banking on like nostalgia and stuff like that, from like the promo video and all that stuff. Like, all the big streamers and stuff came back, all the ones that said like, oh, like, nah, I'm not gonna play it and stuff like that. Of course you knew they were gonna get back on and play it, because you know why? Nostalgia sells. And you know what, Pokemon does it with their franchises or whatever. People hold out hope for that as well. But yeah, in terms of Call of Duty, I think people are getting a little bit tired of them banking on nostalgia like as much, at least in my case with Warzone. Like, I'm a little bit tired of it. You know, like, I would have rather they got rid of Rebirth Island, kept Area 99, because it was a new map that they made like specifically for that. And I understand like the whole nostalgia thing and all that stuff, and that's like, you know, like, yeah, sure, like, it's nice, it's a good argument. But like, we've been playing these maps, like, we played these maps like, what, 5 years ago? And then in the case of Rebirth Island and stuff like that, Alcatraz, like, we've been playing it like long before then. Like, if you count like Mob of the Dead for zombies, or if you also count like the kind of Resurgence Blackout map or whatever from that as well. And you know, I think people are just ready for something new. Like, you know, like, I think they really went hard with the Black Ops franchise, but I think at this point in time, like, I think a lot of people are also agreeing with this as well, is they just need to do something new. They just need to start a new franchise for the game, a new era of a game, you know? Because like, we're on what, like, this is gonna be Black Ops 7, you know? And it's like, you know, Black Ops 1, 2, 3, you know, like, all those games are like amazing. Black Ops 4 in there as well. Like, I'm coming back around to that for zombies and all that stuff, and I'm seeing how good that is. But as well with like Modern Warfare as well. Like, you know, the next Modern Warfare game coming out is rumored to be Modern Warfare 4, right? We had Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, and then we had the first generation Modern Warfare 1, 2, and 3, or whatever, 2 and 3. And yeah, like, you know, like, I think, you know, I think it's about time, you know, like maybe they're a little bit scared, I don't know, like to try something new again like they did with Advanced Warfare or Infinite Warfare. I understand that people were, I guess, like upset at like the futuristic stuff and the jetpacks and all that stuff and the wall running and all that, which, you know, to you know, fair criticism and all that. But they just need to start a new franchise. You know what I mean? Probably like the Black Ops universe. Like, you know, you can dig really deep into that and like you can get like a few more good games out of it and stuff like that. But like, I think people really want to see something like new, because like at this point, it just seems like they're banking off of the established name that is Black Ops. You know, like Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3 did incredibly well. You know, people regard those as like incredibly good Call of Duties. Same thing with Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3 and all that stuff as well. I feel like at this point, it's time to put a close on that kind of era. Maybe you could probably revisit it like later on down the line or something like that, but I think people are ready for something new. Kind of like when you have a TV show that kind of yeah, best example I could go with this is like you have a TV show that runs for way too many seasons. First like 2 to 3 seasons, maybe even like 1 through 4. Like the first 4 seasons of that TV show are absolutely amazing, and then you can just tell like that it's just trying to hold on to that fan base, and it's just trying to claw out and like see like if it can like grip people back in with something like new and exciting and stuff like that. But like sometimes, like, you know, things are good, but like, you know, they're not supposed to last forever. So like I really don't know like what y'all's opinion on that is. Like I'm kind of excited to see like some of these zombie maps like being remade, like, you know, like the rumored transit for Black Ops 7 and stuff like that as well. But you know, like as well with the whole thing for Call of Duty and like the camo grind and stuff like that, I was mainly doing the camo grind for Warzone, leveling up weapons and stuff like that. And like, don't get me wrong, like I love Nuketown and I love Shipment as maps, but as well, like, you know, we have these dedicated playlists that only play that one map. You know, like there's something refreshing. Like, you know, like I played multiplayer recently and I was like, you know what? I've just been playing Nuketown the whole time. Like literally the entire time that I've played Black Ops 6 has pretty much been Black Ops 6 multiplayer has pretty much been on Nuketown just for the camo challenges. And it's like, I'm completely like overseeing or like neglecting like all of these other like maps that like I don't even know if like they could be good or not, or if they could be fun or not. But it's the thing is like I didn't even give them a chance because like I was just like going into Nuketown, and like honestly, like, you know, Nuketown and Black Ops, they go hand in hand. Like, you know, like you can't have peanut butter and you can't have peanut butter without the jelly, you know what I'm saying? But it's like that, like, you know, like it's to the point where like I appreciate Nuketown, but I would kind of, I know Nuketown's probably going to be in Black Ops 7 in some form or fashion, but I kind of want them to leave the good things, not necessarily leave the good things in the past. I don't even know like if I'm saying the right thing or not, but like it's like I'm kind of just tired of like playing the same things over and over again in terms of like Warzone and in terms of multiplayer. And I understand that like I can switch it up and stuff like that. Like I went back to play Black Ops 6 multiplayer and I actually played some of the Black Ops 6 maps and they were actually pretty good. But it's like that, like, you know, like I don't know, man. I just need well, not I don't need, but like I would like it if they kind of like shook it up and like took a chance, like as well, like with all the studios kind of like working together now, which this will probably be another video like later on. So if you guys are interested in hearing me talk about this as well, but I think they should kind of go back to letting like each company or whatever like develop their own like third like game mode or something like that. Like, you know, like Ghost had Aliens. I didn't really like it too much. I didn't really play it too much, so maybe I didn't give it that good of a chance. But like, you know, it was something different, something new. Not gonna lie, I love zombies. I'm never gonna like, you know, be upset with some zombies. The thing that actually like gave me my spark back about Call of Duty, and like more specifically zombies, is the zombies that Infinity Ward made with Zombies in Spaceland for Infinite Warfare. And I went back and I got that game and I started playing it, and I was like you can tell that like there was a lot of like not saying that there's not passion nowadays, but like you can tell like that they were just having fun when they were creating that map and stuff like that. And you know, like that's why, like, I think, like, you know, like as well, it would probably help to shake things up a little bit, because I haven't really played too much Black Ops 6 Zombies other than like Liberty Falls and like maybe a little bit of like Terminus and some of the new maps. The majority of my gameplay has been on Liberty Falls because I've been more into Warzone. But you know, I've heard a lot of people say in the Zombies community that they're kind of tired of these like facility maps and all that stuff, and it's like, oh, we get a map and it's a facility and stuff like that, and they love their facility maps over at Treyarch or whatever. But yeah, you know, like, you know, I'm just asking for a little bit of a shakeup, you know, is all. So I don't know if you guys agree with me or not. Sorry, you know, this is a little bit of a ramble, but you know, if you guys agree with me, go ahead and hit the like button. You know, go ahead and subscribe if you want. Hopefully I get 500 subscribers because I wanna prove something to myself. But you know, it is what it is. So if you guys enjoyed, I hope y'all are having a good one out there. And go ahead and drop a comment if you guys want to continue the conversation. If you guys have any other questions, please let me know. What are your thoughts on the next Call of Duty Black Ops 7? You guys excited? You guys more excited for Battlefield 6? Do you guys not care at all? Or are you like me and you're probably inevitably gonna get the next Call of Duty no matter what, because you bought every single Call of Duty since like Modern Warfare 2? I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below. All right. Have a good one, y'all. Stay safe out there. Bye-bye.